Peace and power, everybody. I am back. We are getting back into the 41 Shades of Men. And we are on chapter 16. Chapter 16 is the Ego Boost Man. And again, we are reading 41 Shades of Men. And we're on chapter 16, which is the Ego Boost Man. Give me a minute. I'm just trying to post it in the chat. And if y'all want to interact, put it in the chat. I'll put the link. Shades. My apologies for getting on late. Mondays I fold clothes and get my house back in order, and so that takes time. Had to make sure my dinner was cooked, seed is fed, and so we are here. I wanted to get this done earlier, but did not happen. So we here tonight. The Ego Boost Man. The Ego Boost Man. We gotta hear this. Yesterday we were on chapter 15, and I think chapter 15 is I gotta think. Yep. The STD man. So the Ego Boost Man is where we are tonight, and we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so chapter 16, the Ego Boost Man. We are gonna just jump right in. Now, you didn't love her. You just didn't want to be alone. Or maybe she was just good for your ego. Or maybe she made you feel better about your miserable life, but you didn't love her because you don't destroy people you love. And that is a quote from Grey's Anatomy, the show. And she said, if you've read my book, The Five Components of Love, and took my Love, Men, and Manipulation Decoded workshop, you'd see the validity in the quote made on Grey's Anatomy. I will reiterate until the end of all time that men are incapable of love. Men have extremely weak egos and they need them to be stroked quite a lot. So whether or not you know it, males will approach you with the sole intent of stroking their egos and making themselves feel important. Some of them love to be chased and they love having the power of rejection. I am sure you have been on dating sites. Most people have in this modern era. Many of the guys who are on the social sites are not there because they are actually having intentions to meet people. They are literally there to get their egos boosted. They want to see how many hits they can get. How do I know? If you've ever wondered why you just get a series of text messages with no initiative to meet in person, it's mostly because he's just playing petty games to boost his ego. I remember when I was going to meet a guy who was quite attractive. He was the type that definitely felt he was God's gift to women. I literally met up with him near a stoplight as we both were in our separate cars. He told me to follow him and meet him at a restaurant only to speed away in his Mustang to leave me in the dust. When he took off speeding, I instantly knew what the game was. I did not even attempt to follow him. He never actually had intentions to meet. He was just having fun playing around with women and his fast car. He then messaged me the very next day about the meetup. Wow, what a joke. The ego, simply put, is your selected personal identity. People attach themselves to external things they use to define their individual selves. So, in essence, people become their cars, clothes, jobs, religions, political ideologies, etc. So, for him, his personal identity was attached to his car and physique. So, he placed himself in situations and positions that will allow him to highlight the attributes he felt defined who he was at the time, and people with low self esteem or low estimation of one's ego are the ones who seek validation from external sources. These sources can be close relatives, friends, or complete strangers. In this social media area, complete strangers are a big portion of that source. Since a man's highest aspiration is sex by way of women, the biggest ego boost is access to women's wombs, affections, and attention. His very identity depends on his validation from women. So everything a male does is to get your womb, affection, or attention. In this case, it's simply just your attention, and him being able to toy with your attention makes him to feel valuable. My advice: spot it, don't waste too much time, and play back if you want. So that was chapter 16, the ego boost man. We are going to get out of here so we can go on to chapter 17, which is the narcissist man. I'm going to go. Peace and power, and I'm out.